BassResinator here, back for another chance at comparing alcohol inks. I have 4 different types or brands of alcohol ink. So I'm just going to start pouring stuff in here, and I'm going to do it slightly different than the test that I did the other day because I think I waited a little bit too long to put in the colors. So here we go. I'm just going to start. And this time I'm not going to match up shapes and stuff. I'm just going to get enough to where I can do the colors. And I'm not using as many colors. I'm using 4 colors instead of 6. 4 plus the sinker white. 4 brands. Four colors. And I'm trying to get the ones with as close to colors as possible. I hope I have enough. Well, if I don't have enough to do another set up higher, I will just combine more colors into each one. And again, I'm using the Bondcrafter 1-to-1. I've got a little bit left over. I'll just go up here and empty it in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight in with the colors right now, including the white. I'll put the colors in and then stand around and mixing all these whites. Now the different brands, oh man, I got the Picasso again and the Let's Resin, but I also have US Art Supply alcohol ink and Resiner's alcohol ink. So we'll see how this works. It'd be nice if I set them all. Well, let's go. The green. And that's US Art Supply. And then Vivid Yellow in with it. Now let's go Picasso. Remember, these are the real dark ones. And then this is grape jelly. I didn't have an orchid, so I got something that was close as I could. And then I have one called Scarlet Red. And this I have Orchid. And I'm I'm going with Poppy Red. Okay, now with resiners, it's called dark green. Well, that's not spreading at all. And lemon yellow. Well, this is interesting. Putting a bunch on because it's not spreading out like alcohol inks. I'm just going to go in with the orchid. Now the orchid that they have is not real dark like these other companies, but it's called orchid, so I thought I better go with it. There, that is spreading out. And then they've got one called red. And this is doing like those other ones down here. Very odd. Emerald green from Let's Resin. And lemon yellow. And orchid. And then red. Now I'm going to sit here and shake these whites, all four of them at the same time. Oh my goodness. The US Art Supply is slightly open. Okay. Tried screwing that lid back down, but it's not wanting to go. I had to use pliers to get it off. There we go. I was like, why is my glove getting cold? That's pretty. Not. Okay. US Art Supply. Now the cool thing about this US Art Supply ones, and they come in big bottles. 30 milliliters in each one. Okay, now this is deep white, so I'm thinking it's supposed to be a sinker. It's sure acting like it. It's shimmering. Maybe it'll get these colors down here to start moving. That was really strange. Let's resin. Let's try something very strange. Picasso red, 1 drop. Picasso white, 1 drop. US Art Supply red, 1 drop. US Art Supply white. Can you guess what I'm doing? Resiner's red. It is so strange, it just sits there. Resiner's deep white. Let's resin red. And let's resin sinker. And I'll come back in about 6 minutes or so and do a little whirl on them. Be right back. Okay, I'm just going to go the same type of pattern on all of them since they're all doing the same thing. Wow, I can definitely see some spores on here going all the way down on that US Art Supply. Look at that. It's doing the same thing it did yesterday. It's already causing the skin to happen on there. Very odd. There's definitely some spores down there. Goodness. That white just causes the skin happen on top. Look at that. None of the other brands do that. This is odd how it just didn't spread out at all. And then this should be interesting. Have no idea how that one's going to turn out, but we'll see how this happens. I can see some definite droppage on the resiners and the US Art Supply, and I can see some other little things happening on the other two, but not. These are going to be drops all the way down. I can see that already. Those are heavy sinkers. Okay, see you in the morning. It's the next morning, and we are ready to go. This is the test of the emergency broadcast system. This is the US Art Supply, which I looked online to find these alcohol inks, and they are unavailable right now. So, whoa, there's some Petri action, but lots of blobbies. Lots of blobbies. This is the Picasso. And again, little to no action of Picasso. Same type of thing that happened on yesterday's video. And this is the resiners. And that white, like I said, it was a really deep sinker in it. We definitely have Petri action. It's not as pretty as I would like it to be because of the blobbies. Okay, here's the Let's resin. Let's see what we've got here. There is Petri. Didn't get any blobbies. I would like a little bit more deepness to that, because it's just right along the edge. There are a couple spots that are deeper, but okay, so lots of Petri action going on here, but almost it's too much because it blobbed. Petri, no Petri. Okay, now let's go with the new color, with the next color. Not new. Wow, same thing. Same. Definitely have, you know, maybe with this one and with this other one over here, the resiners, if we wait longer till the resin warms up a little bit more and gets thicker, maybe it won't drop all the way, but you do have good swirling action in there. It's just too deep. And this is the Picasso. Yeah, there's just nothing. You know, that's, if you're gonna do Petri, stay away from the Picasso, because you know work. And then this is the resiners. Well, that one's better than this one. You still have some that dropped all the way through, but we've got some pretty Petri going on, but a little too heavy with that white. Okay, and now the Let's resin. And Petri is there, but it's very, very shallow. It's pretty. All of these are pretty. It's just that wish you could have a different combination. Okay, I have no idea what's going to happen on this. This is a combination of all of them, and it's a very thin piece, so it's probably going to be some massive blobs. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's fascinating. A lot of blob right here, so that must have been the U.S. Art Supply white. And then over here is the resiners white, and up there at the top is the Let's resin. Sorry, not. And then over here, that's the Picasso. Yeah, fun with Petri. Okay, hopefully I have given you enough information. If you were planning on going out and buying some, oh man, it stained all the way through on that one. If you're planning on going out and buying alcohol inks, you'll know what to purchase based on this. This one, the U.S. Art Supply, like I said, I can't find the set that I purchased anymore. It says, if you can go on Amazon, it says out of stock or not available. The Picasso is still available. If you want dark colors, go with that. But you're not going to get Petri unless you use a different sinker. Maybe use the sinker from U.S. Art Supply or Resiners. Resiners has really heavy white, and it's got some good Petri going on, but that white is just too heavy, so apply the white later. And the Let's resin, very pretty, but that white did not come down far enough for me. So that's my test. Those are the 4 brands that I have, so hopefully this has been helpful to you. If you are a subscriber of mine, thank you so very much. If you are not and you would like to be, it's very simple. Just go down to the bottom of this screen, click that subscribe button, and right next to it there's a button that has an icon of a bell on it. If you click that, that will notify you anytime I do anything new. So click that as well. And this channel does have channel memberships if you are wanting to support the channel monetarily. If you would like to do that, click the button that says join. There are two levels. There's the Blue Bonnet level, which is $1.99, and the Indian Paintbrush, which is $2.99. So thank you so much for being here. Similar color. I mean, I use the same colors as close as possible that the two or the four companies have. Yeah, you can see for yourself. I know there are other companies out there that have alcohol inks. I do not have those, so I cannot test them. But anyway, hopefully this has been helpful to you, and we will see you for the next one. Bye.